I'm gonna compare the Angry Birds movie to Captain Underpants. Captain Underpants, the first epic movie, is from DreamWorks, while Angry Birds movie is from Sony Pictures Animation. Now, actually, I have nostalgia for the game Angry Birds because I remember playing that game on my phone before, one of those simple mobile games I played before, like Fruit Ninja or Subway Surfer or Solitaire, for example. When it comes to Captain Underpants, I don't remember reading Captain Underpants as a kid. For a good amount of time, actually, I didn't watch this movie because the title seemed very stupid and juvenile. So I was like, no, I don't want to watch this one. It doesn't interest me. It's too childish. But then I actually did watch that movie. I was like, oh, this is actually a lot better than I was expecting. It manages to have cleverness to it while also having a good amount of toilet humor in it. It's not normally the kind of thing I'd be into, but thought it was quite well done. I like our two main kids. I like how you see they view their principal as just, stern, strict killjoy that's out to get them. You go, yeah, that makes sense. That's how a lot of kids see the principal. He's just, stern authority figure. There's nothing more to it than that. But then in the movie Captain Underpants, these kids learn, oh, no, there actually is more to this guy than just being this stern, stick in the mud principal. No, he actually is lonely. So they actually set him up with this girl, this other member of the faculty. That actually means he's a lot happier by the end than he was at the beginning. That's pretty heartwarming. I like the way this Captain Underpants movie looks. I like how you have these kids that turn their principal into a superhero, Captain Underpants. It feels like the kind of thing that kids would do. Like a villain that has such a stupid name, you just can't help but burst out laughing at it. Captain Mr. Poopy Pants. It's understandable why everybody is just like, that's the dumbest name imaginable. You understand why he's so insecure about that. By the end, it's like, oh, we want him to be defeated because what he's doing is pretty bad. He wants to suck the laughs out of children everywhere. Like how by the end, you see that the kids are definitely in a better place than they were previously. When it comes to the Angry Birds movie, I thought this was an okay movie, but not really all that good. Our main character, Red, is not that likable, to be honest, because for the most part, he's just presented as a big impulsive hothead that gets angry all the time. So it's hard to really root for him when he's not very likable. I mean, visually speaking, sure, the movie looks good. The story is fine, but not really all that memorable, to be honest. Characters aren't all that memorable here. I actually think Angry Birds 2 is an improvement over this movie. It's a fairly big improvement, I would say. Like, I found the story and characters to be more memorable. I found Red to be more likable, villains better there. To be honest, I don't really have all that much to say about the Angry Birds movie. That really tells you something. Like, it's not that I thought it was a disaster, like, oh, what a terrible movie. No, not like that, but it just wasn't something that really made that big of a mark, to be honest. I think this studio, Sony Pictures Animation, has done better movies. No, between Angry Birds movie and Captain Underpants, well, this is not hard for me at all. I easily prefer Captain Underpants. I think it's just a better movie. It was a bigger surprise for me as well. It took something I wasn't as interested in, made it something that I actually end up liking. And I really, really want Dogman to be good, because I think there are more stories you can tell in this world. I like the idea that we're doing a spin-off and a story within a story too. Captain Underpants, that's an interesting idea, so I hope DreamWorks can do that well. They'll wrap things up for this one.